The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey guys, this is Adrienne Dobbs from NutriShop Parker, and you are listening to the Mike and Tony Show.
Even Steven.
It's 262 episodes, sir.
261.
Is it one?
261.
Did I really get it wrong? Yeah, I labeled it 261. That's funny. I'm getting ahead of myself because I know we're recording again. It was a double whammy weekend for us, so I'm already thinking ahead. Yeah, that's it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 261.
261. It's a Friday night. It is behind schedule. I'm a little behind schedule tonight, which
It's not behind schedule.
Listeners don't need to know that.
Yeah, it's not behind schedule when it says us. It's fine.
Yeah, well, you're so flexible, dude.
Yeah.
You come in here, it's 6 degrees in this fucking room.
Calendar-wise, yes. Physically, not flexible. Inflexible.
Yeah.
The least flexible person in the world.
We got to work on that. I'm not flexible either, dude.
It's because my legs are longer than my arms, and I can't really like stretch out that far. That's what I say.
It's hilarious. Dude, I told you I wiped out on my bike this morning, leaving the house. So what happened was, so I have an e-bike, and it's one of those big, giant ones. It's not Santa Cruz. It's a Big Sur. And it's got this like chunky fucking kickstand. It's like the best. Yeah. Because most bikes, I get annoyed at this jank ass kickstands that are all flopping around, and no matter how much you tighten them and everything gets stripped, it's so annoying. But it has a great one. I forgot to take it off because it's way in the back.
Okay.
So when you get on, sometimes you don't even think about like, oh yeah, I got to kick that thing up.
Yeah.
I took off down the driveway, headed out.
Oh no, did it grab the curb?
Immediately I did like a really sharp turn and it hit the ground and then literally lifted up the back tire. And then I just completely lost control. It happened so fast, bro. And the bike just like flew out from under me. And then I hit the ground really hard. I fucked up my elbow. I fucked up my bad knee.
Oh, your worst knee now?
Bro.
It's now your worst knee.
It was already sore this morning because I played basketball yesterday. It's like, can I get it together? So, yeah, 46. Falling at 46 is definitely different than falling at 23, right?
Yeah.
Not only was I a lot lighter, I just think I was more flexible. I was more resilient. I got up like, fuck. I was like, am I going to go to work or should I go to the ER? And because for a little while, I thought my elbow was the problem this morning. I was like, oh my God, I think I
fractured or something.
I might have fractured my elbow. And then turned out later in the day, it was clear the knee was the problem.
Or maybe your knee hurts so bad that maybe your elbow is fractured, but your knee just hurts that much worse, dollar.
Yeah, I'll be all right. You know, I was born in 1979, sir. Shake it off. Keep it
Dude. My gosh! Now that like on Instagram, they're doing all those 10-year things, like 10 years from 10 years ago. This is me 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had the picture. I was like, this is me 10 years ago. I had the fucking I had that giant beard
for a long time
10 years ago, and so it was like me at like the 311 concert at Levitt Pavilion, and I just had that like, fucking big ass beard.
Yeah. Those were the days, dude. Yeah, you had a beard for a long time. You ever think about growing it back? It was monster. It's bigger than a beard. Your beard was bigger than any beard I've ever had.
Yeah,
I've never gone, and I've gone pretty. Mine is dense though, bro. Like when it grows out,
yeah.
It's just like
it's like I feel like yours doesn't grow down; it grows out. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yours grows out, not down.
Yeah.
And just like you have like a beard fro going on. That's what you have?
Oh, the luck of the Irish.
Yeah. Whereas mine is just like wiry, just comes straight down.
Yeah, it's interesting how that's all different. I had a student ask me such a loaded question that I came up and she was like, Mister, do you have like Asian hair? And she's like Pacific Islander.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not going to answer that question. What are you talking about? Well, I told her to describe it. I said, what does that mean? She's like, like thick and like really straight. And I was like, no. I have like a clown hair. Like God messed with me. First of all, I have like this weird cowlick right here on the back, like the very top of my head. But if I grow my hair long, as you remember, most people don't know because I tuck it under, but the sides right here, fucking just locks.
Yeah.
Just locks. And the top, straight as could be. It's a little wavy at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just like the hell, like if I'd put up one of those half ponytails and just fucking frizz out like the Simpsons guy, the clown. What's his name?
Krusty the Clown. Yeah. It goes out.
That's what it felt like.
Well, there was that one point in time where you had like the Jesus haircut too.
Yeah.
You had the longer
shoulder
hair.
length
Yeah.
over there. I miss it sometimes, but
Just as long as we never revisit the shaved head.
well, it might be inevitable. There's I think if I could grow a head of hair like you, I would probably grow my hair back out. I would do a long hair thing, but I don't want to be. Yeah, you know, as you get older, everybody, males and females, like your hair thins a little bit in general. For not everybody, but for a lot of people. And to me, I just don't like that look, the stringy look.
Somebody
like too
commented
thin.
on my picture yesterday that I posted at the gym. They were
I
like,
almost did too on
they
your
were
hair,
like,
huh?
How long is your hair
I
on
didn't
top
see
of your
the-
head?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, because on top, so my other thing too is I'm doing obviously the NutriShop challenge,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Trying to do that, trying to win 350.
Right, and I'm over here doing it in the shadow too.
Yeah, and so my other thing was too is that I'm not gonna cut the top of my hair until I reach my goal of getting like down back to 240.
Okay.
So that's a 20 pounds, you know, and within that time frame, it's totally reachable.
Oh, totally.
But yeah, and so I was like sitting there, I was like thinking, I was like, shit, my hair grows fucking fast, bro. The top of my hair is gonna look real crazy. When I went to work the other day, because you know, I can't wear hats when I go to work, and I went to work.
Is that literally like the rule? Like you can't wear hats?
Yeah, I work for the government dollar. Can't
It's just crazy in 2025.
walk in with a hat.
Can't have a hat
Government.
on your head. Like what is that shit?
But I walked in and they were like, "Oh my gosh, your hair is crazy long," because it's like when I do it in the full mohawk,
Yeah.
it is like
It was, dude. I
It
saw the picture.
is-
I was like, whoa, that was definitely what stuck out
Yeah.
to me. Literally stuck out.
yeah, it goes all
Top
the
of
way
your
to the top.
bandana.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but another 2 months of this, I might be like looking like a punk rocker, bro. And get some Elmer's glue and start like making spikes.
Go all in. Yeah.
Change my whole persona.
Funny how your styles change over the years. Because mine's changed with my hair. I always used to push it up and like back and always get like that traditional type of haircut. And then at some point,
That's when that's when you didn't have a receding hairline dollar.
yeah. No, I always had a receding hairline. I'm not going to joke. I had a big forehead in high school, bro. Like, and then it's just growing now. It just grows. But
You know what just cracks me up about that is Bruce Leroy. That
Yeah.
poor guy. Like 20 years old.
I know some
started
people just get
balding.
robbed. That happened to my grandpa. No, he was the same way. Not my biological grandpa, but the grandpa I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
20 years
Sucks.
old, bro.
That's rough.
And I was like, ooh, really? He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I had the George Jefferson going. He's like, I just had to shave it all.
I remember because we saw a picture of him
Yeah.
when he was younger, and I was like, "Holy shit, is that him?" Looks like Kobe over there. What's going on with his
Yeah.
hair? Yeah, hell yeah. So many things going on in the world, Pierce. So much.
Yeah.
All at one time. First of all, the thing that's at the top of my mind is we haven't talked on the show at all much about what's going on in Minnesota
Yeah.
with ICE, people in the streets protesting, the lady that was killed.
Renee Good.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see like these two narratives competing
Yeah. Oh, it's wild, dude.
of what actually happened. That so many people cling on to it. I had a good friend from high school, and she's like one of those really level-headed people. And she doesn't post a lot of crazy shit
Yeah.
online, but she did post a thing just saying like, I just feel like I have to say something like this. You know, like this is not something that we should all be okay with.
Yeah.
Like this is how we have these armed ICE people that they're recruiting like crazy, just in the streets, and they're. You know, you see these videos of them just spraying people in the face, just these orange, just
Dude.
and you're watching what the people are doing.
They're just
and you're
they're
like,
just-
this
they're
is
just-
ridiculous.
Yeah. They're just
This-
like, fuck you. They're like in their face,
Yeah.
and they're just like that's not a threat, bro.
yeah,
Words are not
yeah.
a threat.
I know, dude. It's pretty crazy to see, and I think it's just a classic case of too much power in the hands of people who are not properly trained.
Oh yeah,
who are not there for the right reasons,
not properly vetted as well.
Correct.
Because I watched an interview on NPR, and it was about a pretty left, very liberal journalist. And she was talking. She went through the ICE process of getting a job with ICE dollar.
Okay.
Like did
and
an
she told
application.
all about it. I would love to hear this.
And she did the application. She did all the stuff. She put her real name down, obviously, and she did an interview and everything like that. And she goes, if you Google me, she goes, you can see what my views are. She goes, it's very anti-Trump, very anti-ICE, everything like that. She goes, they did none of that because she goes, later on, I got a follow-up saying, we'd like to do a drug test for you. Da-da-da-da.
They will test to see if you're smoking weed.
And and there's the other thing too. She goes, since they're federal, right? They're federal agents. You can't smoke weed. She goes, I literally smoked weed 6 days prior getting this drug notification. She goes, I went in 9 days. She goes, and I did the drug notification. She goes, at this point in time, I thought that there's no way that they'd hire me, with weed in my system, my Googling my name, looking up all this. And she goes,
any number of red flags.
She goes, 3 days later after my drug test, I have an offer letter from ICE.
Yeah.
And she goes,
just taking people like
and
crazy.
she goes, yeah. And she goes, then I went in and I contacted them, because they're ready to give you the $50,000 right then and there. They'll give you the $50,000 right then and there.
Yeah.
And she was all, she goes, in the director of the whatever facility that she interviewed at, she said that they didn't ask for a domestic violence form, like to say, hey, have you been convicted of domestic violence? Because if you've been convicted of domestic violence, you can't have a gun.
Sure.
You can't. It's illegal for you to own or carry a firearm.
Why do they have guns though?
And so, yeah, it's a whole other thing. But still, she said she goes. They didn't ask for a form. She goes, most law enforcement, she goes, even the fire department, because you do use
sure.
like axes and like weapon-ish kind of stuff, right?
Right.
And she goes, even she didn't even ask for that form from me. They were just ready to put me out on the streets. She goes, the director said, like, obviously, we won't put you out right away. Because, you'll be about 6 months, doing some desk stuff. But we fully anticipate everybody that applies to be on the streets within 6 months carrying a gun.
Whoa.
I was like, damn. Like,
bro.
she goes, that's clearly the way they do things. They're not properly vetting things. Like, that's what she said. She goes, at that facility, at least. Maybe it's different everywhere else, right? They might have different, there might be different people at different situations.
Clearly some places are having more troubles than others.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, she said that was her situation where she was at.
Oh.
No vetting, no domestic violence stuff.
Yeah. So we're seeing this happen. And to me, it's just so blatantly wrong, like what we're seeing.
Yeah.
And we can't stand behind it. And it reminds me of like stuff that you see, like it's just all it's racism, bro.
Yeah. Well, the thing that drives me crazy is that I think it's wild as fuck that there is no investigation to that shooting.
No, not
There's
at all.
no charges
they
or
knew
anything like that.
because immediately the administration started pitching their own story.
Well,
and it's a totally fucking different story than what everyone sees with their eyes on those cameras.
But then but here's my other thing though. Like if it's flip-flopped, right? Like if someone's getting chased down by ICE, that's a US citizen, let's say, right? And they're getting chased down by ICE, they're clearly on the ground and they're about to get like hit or sprayed or anything like that. If somebody shoots one of them and kills them, they're going to be charged.
Yeah. No.
That person's going to be charged immediately.
To me, this dude in Minnesota, 100% needs to go on trial for murder. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't care about you guys' stupid training, whatever you're doing. But then the narrative, it's clear that he's going to be fine because the narrative, they started spinning it immediately.
Yeah.
She was dangerous. And she's fucking waving a car off. She's like, go ahead and go. And
well, like I was telling you before, She's waving cars to go in front of her. Even there was one of them was the ICE, the Ford Explorer, that silver Ford Explorer goes right in front of her.
Yes.
She waves them by, and then that guy's taking video of her, the one that shot her. And she goes, I have no problem with you, dude. And she's like waving. And then that fucking truck, the ICE truck, is the one that stops and says, get the fuck out of the car. Like no, nothing at all. Like immediately thinks that she's like blocking the way. You know, didn't see that she waved the car in front of him, but immediately gets out of his truck and instigates everything. Get the fuck out of the vehicle. Like,
not properly vetted. These are not properly vetted human beings.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, just comes out blazing, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't be like, you shouldn't just, that's not your first go-to. You should be like, hey, can you move? Can you move?
Yeah.
Can you move? Can you move?
Yeah.
But no, get the fuck out of the car. It's like, dude.
Yeah. And it's just terrifying. What's terrifying is that this guy's just going to get away with it. Like,
well, I mean, yes and no, right? Because he's been doxxed, bro. You know, the people, his name is out there on the internet.
yeah,
bro.
but if you
they're
but
like,
clearly he's got the support of the administration and powerful people in high places.
well, yeah, but that doesn't stop anything. They're gonna find him again.
He's definitely not going to be working for ICE anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna find him again.
You think
bro.
he would? Can you imagine?
No,
They put him in a different
dude.
city,
But
then
no,
go back out there.
Someone's gonna find him again.
Yeah.
There was another post I read. There's another ICE agent, like this Hispanic ICE agent that got doxxed, and I guess he got caught. He was drinking at a bar, and he was making a whole ruckus. He got real drunk and everything like that, and he was in the parking lot waving around his fucking gun, and like police came up to him and obviously took him down because he was waving a gun around, and I guess on the way back to the station as he's getting, as he's being arrested and everything like that, he's like, you guys have no idea what it's like. I've been so stressed out. He's like, you have no idea what it's like when, people are at my parents' house, when people are at my family's house, because he was doxxed, right? They found out where his fucking parents were, they found out where he was.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I hadn't thought about that.
So yeah, so like
That part just couldn't. They do get fucked that way.
he's gonna look over his shoulder his whole fucking life.
Well, come on, dude. You just killed some random
Yeah.
lady. You just killed a fucking random lady. And you guys are making this out. That's what's so pissing me off, that I can't not say anything. I don't give a fuck. Like, because you see it. Like on my friend's post, she posted it and said, and there were so many people that were, not so many. It was crazy. Like the vast majority of people in the comments were like, we all saw the same thing.
Yeah.
We were like, come on, yeah, for sure. But then there's like those couple of friends.
Oh, dude.
They're just like, I love you deeply, but I cannot agree with this. And then it got so much traction. There's all kinds of comments happening. So then there's people like hating on her, and you're just like, okay, it starts unraveling pretty quickly. But I admire her for doing that, and I think we should, and I think we have to. And I love history, dude. I don't want history to look back and be part of something like this.
Oh, we're already going to be looked back on this dollar.
Yeah.
100 years from now. They're
No.
gonna
I'm talking me personally.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Or even my grandkids knowing that, like, fucking, I'm not just going to stand by and let, my brothers and sisters fucking be abused like this, let alone the way they're doing it and how corrupt the whole thing is.
Yeah.
And these people are untrained and they're fucking harming American citizens and they're just out there wreaking havoc on everything. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And I feel like we can't not say something.
Yeah. And my thing was, I thought it was all about the criminals. I thought we were going for criminals, right?
The bad people.
I thought we were going for the bad people, not just questioning random ass people who are walking down the street.
Yeah.
Are you a citizen? Are you a citizen? Are you a citizen? I don't think I ever told you that time that I was coming out of the Five Below and some dude in like gear. I don't know if he was fucking
long ago
ICE.
was this?
It was like a month ago.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I don't know if he was ICE or whatever thing, but this white boy was geared up. He had a mask on and everything like that. And it was just me and Callie. We're walking out of Five Below, and he goes, "You a citizen, bro? You a citizen?" I ignored it, dude, because I was like with Callie. I'm like, da-da-da. And then he goes, then he's like, "Is that your dad? Is your dad a U.S. citizen?" And I was like, "Don't answer him, dude." Like,
Good for you.
I was like, "Don't answer him."
Good for you.
And so, but still, it's like, that's what you're doing, bro. Again, I don't know if he was a legitimate fucking ICE person or whatever, because that's the other thing too, right?
They don't have anything marked.
There's nothing marked, and they can remain anonymous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they have their faces covered.
yeah.
It's terrifying. It's not it's terrifying because we just watched a woman get murdered and everyone's just moving on. This dude's not sure, he's doxxed, his life's probably fucked, but we're making a statement as a country to be like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like this Yahoo who's making these fucking plaques talking shit about Sleepy Joe and posting this up in the White House and just walking around. I don't know. And have you seen the clips of him talking about it, about like, you know, we're going to fix it or whatever?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I think that was another thing that
Don't talk about it. Fix
on the Christy Noam, whatever, like on their press thing, something like "Join us" or something, like the motto that's on her little podium, or whatever. I guess it's like almost word for word. It's like some Nazi term too, or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you know, people they've been getting mad. But I've been saying this for years. Just watching the polarization of America is remnant of Germany. Now we're not as destitute, but I think we're quickly gonna be. I really think so. I don't know. Is this guy gonna stay president?
Well, according to him, if they lose the midterms, he's not going to be president anymore.
Yeah,
he says that.
Yeah, and that's true. It's definitely true.
Oh, there is. I mean, we talked off podcast before this too. You know, like there's definitely Republicans as well that are pretty much done with him too, and they'll probably be voting.
He's a crazy person. We have a legit Looney Tune, and I'm not defending people. First thing people say, "Fucking Biden, no Biden." Shut the fuck. Stop.
We're not talking about that right now.
Stop.
He's not even the president right now.
We're not talking about Biden. Okay, that's a whole different thing. I'm talking about right now in America. Who is our president?
Yeah.
This dude.
Well, I also think too that also cracks me up. Like if Biden or Obama were doing this same thing in this same style, like granted, Obama did deport a lot of people.
He
right?
talked so much shit when he was crushing it.
Yeah, but Obama did deport a ton of people, right?
True. Yes.
You know, he did. He deported
Absolutely.
a lot of people. But if he did it this way, oh my God, the other side would just be lighting it up like, you can't use American troops like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just hypocrites.
Yeah.
And you see it all over. So
well, the crazy thing that I've been seeing recently too is that they're calling it the Spider-Man meme. What is it? Tactic, where now people in Minnesota are dressing up as fucking ICE officers, like in jeans and bulletproof vests and get-ups and everything like that, and they're finding their ways mixed in with other ICE people and causing fights in between. So that's their plan.
Havoc.
So that's their plan, is to go in there and just infiltrate and get them to fight amongst each other.
Bro.
And so that's what they call it, the Spider-Man meme, where like you,
Okay. Yeah.
that thing right there. And so I was like, oh my God, but that's the scary part too, right? Because then I'm sure people are already doing this now, dressing up as fucking ICE agents and snatching people up that, you know.
Just fucking going out and being racist.
No, not going to be racist. I'm sure there's fucking people snatching up kids, women.
Oh, you're saying like, ooh, that's crazy.
Like pedophiles and fucking rapists.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's happening.
But I think the other's true too. Racist people.
Oh, yeah.
They're just getting in on it. It's our opportunity to just walk up to a brown guy and say, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yeah.
Bro, you from here? What did he do when you didn't answer, by the way? He just
kept on asking.
And then you left, and
Yeah,
that was that.
Yeah. Got into the Jeep and left.
Yeah, you're a big dude. He wasn't going to do anything. What was he going to do? But see, that's what's crazy is they're armed. So many of these guys are fucking armed.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, that's what Callie said. She goes, how many of them do you think it would take to get you down? And I was like, shit, if I went full blown, dude, I don't even know. There have been times where I've wanted to I kind of want to go like down to like the jail and be like, hey, can I sign like a waiver or something? And just be like,
how many? You guys tried to take me on. Let's see how many I can.
Yeah. I just want to
see how many I can handle.
I just want to see how many I can handle. Right? Just like,
yeah. Tony wants to do it too.
Yeah.
Turns out it was one guy. Yeah, the first.
I have you drive me down there, and him too.
I'll go first, Pierce.
Yeah, but she asked that. She's like, how many do you think? I was like, for sure not that guy. I was like, for sure that guy gonna need backup.
He's gonna need to wake up, probably. Yeah, it's insane to think about where we are and think of the parallels.
Well, here's the other problem that's happening too, is now that people are protesting, people are starting to fight back, but now we're going to get into big trouble.
Yep.
Because now the fighting's going to happen, and like he's threatened to use the Insurrection Act, right?
Yeah.
And now you have the Black Panthers in Pennsylvania right now. I don't know if you've seen that recently.
No.
The Black Panthers are out,
Getting ignited right now.
and they are walking the streets too. They're walking around with fucking big guns, dollar. Like
Yeah,
the
that's what I-
chairman,
see, this
the
is the
chairman is
thing.
walking around with like a big ass automatic shotgun. And he's like, if you're out here, protesting, he's like, if you're out here protecting your peoples, you better have a gun that's bigger than theirs. And I was like, oh my God, dude. Walking around with fucking AKs and everything like that. Like,
Oh, it's the Armageddon, bruh.
yeah, I'm just like,
Gosh,
yeah, damn.
dang it, dude.
And that's what the Black Panther guy was saying. He's like, people always think that Black Panther means we're just for black people. He goes, no, we're for oppressed people.
Good.
And
yeah.
that's
That's
being
true.
oppressed.
Yeah, and they've always been about that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what's also going to cause an issue. Like, I understand they're trying to help, right? But it's also going to cause a bigger
That's
issue.
what I'm saying. It reminds me of like the story of like when it's a place like that, like Germany. It's the same thing that's happening. It's so polarized. We're talking. People talk about war or whatever with this Greenland shit and Venezuela, and we're just president of everything now, fucking taking over the world. But the fear to me is like civil war. It's like internal.
Yeah.
Like exactly what you're talking about. People end up picking a side.
Yeah.
And we are a divided ass country. And so I think that's not going to be good. It's probably just as bloody as the fucking first one.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what does that look like? Maybe it's not literally a civil war where people are breaking off from, because you have to have two separate entities.
Yeah.
But literally just lots of people killing each other in the street from two different sides.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, what is it? The Greenland thing cracks me up still too.
What are we doing?
Like, it's like, I don't want China or Russia to be that close to us. And dude, it always cracks me up. Like, I was watching again, just watching different reels and like watching Jon Stewart.
Oh,
and he
I
was
know.
like
That
at
one's
the
the
fucking
best.
the Alaska
The irony.
Russia run. He's like, they're right here, bruh. They're
Yeah.
already as close as they can. I
Yeah.
mean, Justin Freeman has come on here
Yeah.
before and talked about
Yeah.
the Russian Coast Guard
Yeah.
over that you can see
see
them
it.
from the Diomede Islands.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. And the other party said too about, just because you land a boat somewhere doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it's
Doesn't
yours.
mean it's yours.
We're like,
I mean, that's-
bro.
Yeah.
We are the United States of America. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
We landed on a boat and said it was ours.
No, said it was ours.
That's what the fuck happened.
And that's what most of
So stupid.
Britain did too.
Yeah.
They just rolled up and said, "This is ours. This is ours
Yeah,
too." But
yeah.
we live here.
Yeah.
But like Eddie Izzard always cracks up about India. How he said when the British went to India and colonized India,
Yeah.
and he's like they must have got there and be like, "This we claim this for the king." Like, but we're here though already. It's like, but do you have a flag?
Yeah. that's
No,
the
no
fun.
flag, no land. No flag, no land.
Yeah.
This is our land now.
It's all silly. It's all silliness, bro. What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know, man. That stuff's hard to hard to get your head around. Honestly, I try to listen. I think I told you this when we were talking off podcast the other day. But when I work out in the morning, I always listen to news, but I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I listen to sports like crazy. I'm so deep in everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's easy. It takes your mind off of things, and you feel like you don't have that bullshit. And it's okay. Like the whole Ben Johnson and the "fuck the Packers" statement. I like that he stood on it. He fucking stood on business. He's like, yeah, dude. And they're like, and he's like, yeah, me and the boss are on the same page.
Yeah.
We're okay. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. And I love that. And I think in sports, it's okay. And that's how we get it out. I think that as a society, we need stuff like that. But when it's real, like what we're seeing right now in the streets, where people are getting sprayed in the face with all these crazy. How do they get who's paying for all this shit? Are we paying for all this shit?
We are.
See, this is ridiculous.
That's the money that he got that was moved around from the other on the big beautiful bill. That funded them.
My God, dude.
It's like when the rest of the government was shut down. Remember, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, was still open and still funded because Trump said they get money.
Mm. Yeah, that pisses me off. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for American citizens to get sprayed in the fucking face
with O2 spray. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one I watched though, dude. I watched a dude take it to the face and just kept on going. Like
the big guy, that really big.
No, it was like a skinny white guy, dude. Just like kept on, just like it was like, and it was O2 spray because it's like the big canister.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just like right in his face, and he was just like shook it off and just kept on walking forward. I was like, God damn, that's a different human right there. That might be Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, piss that guy off and
but
turn
those
into the
people
Hulk.
are out there because I saw a totally different one. It was a really big dude, but he was getting shot with rubber bullets. Fucking just kept walking.
Oh, dude,
right
the
to him.
fucking dude in Minnesota too. Or is that Philly? He got shot in the eye with the rubber bullet. Dude lost his eye.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I shot him in the
See, we don't have
eyeball.
the human beings behind these weapons are not qualified. They're not qualified.
Yeah.
And we have, because we've had, law enforcement in general is kind of a different thing, but that's what I mean is these guys are they're under their own umbrella.
Yeah.
Like they are not accountable in any way, like not even as nearly as police officers are. And in some cities, that's really a problem too.
Yeah.
But not to the level of this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, and also the huge thing too is a lot of cities too, their police force are like, no, fuck ICE too. This is our town. Don't come in here like, again, that's the police chief of Philly. She said the same thing. She goes, fuck around and find out, come on down here. She's like, you will, if something like that happens, she's like, like Renee Good, you will be arrested and you will be charged with a crime here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's just like,
it's murder. That's the crime.
Yeah.
I can't see it any other way. And, I want to cut this clip up. I want this clip to go on TikTok and put it in the comments. Like, tell me, like, how is it not murder, bro? What was this lady doing? She's not driving a tank, guys.
It was a Honda Passport.
Yeah. And then you have to also factor in just the bigger trend we're seeing. Like you said, like the guy gets shot. That guy lost his eye. All these people getting sprayed in the face. Like, this is irresponsible.
And then multiple, the dude in, what was it, Washington or Portland? The black guy got killed out there? Or California. I think it was California.
By a nice person?
Yes.
Was it a citizen?
Yeah,
or?
it's got shot. Yeah.
Why? It's all citizens. What the fuck?
We're just killing American citizens. Bro.
God. Can't even do the job right. It's unbelievable.
And then some of the comments too, dude. Oh my God. Like some of these videos that people are taking of other ICE people.
Yeah.
And they're blatantly saying, didn't you guys learn your lesson last week? You're like, whoa, bro. You can't say that, dude.
Damn, dude.
Did you learn your lesson last week? I was like, no, you guys can't say that, dude.
Dang. Yeah, people get crazy in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not healthy, but I've told you before, I interact in the comments and I say shit to people. Because sometimes I'm just pissed off, but you know what? I think I need to hang it up and I should just retire while I'm at the top of my game. Because you
don't have to, because everyone else fights in the comments against each other. So
yeah, well, I've achieved so far, bro. I'm pretty fucking good at it. So this week, two different. I have some crazy stuff to say. Like because on our Mike and Tony, we get crazy. There's always haters. For the people who only listen to the podcast and maybe don't follow us on TikTok or something like that, there's just an endless supply of people saying good shit and bad shit. But there's a lot of negative people out there that are just. And you're also like, where you don't have a life. Like this is what you spend your time doing is, saying shit
with your private page and your picture.
Yeah. So there's two different people that I replied to comments to, and they deleted their comments, which is I'm fucking like, okay, maybe I should just hang it up. And then there was a separate one where, okay, I'm going to admit now I'm going to sound like a crazy person. I am a little crazy, Pierce. I don't know if everybody knows that, but I know you probably have an idea of that. So I had seen that on one of our videos, there was some dude just hating. And he had commented on multiple videos and said negative shit. And so I logged into my own personal account. It's got my name attached and everything. I wasn't trying to be incognito. And then I just went to his page to see what he was up to. And he had one of his sections of videos, he's like trying to build a social media following.
Yeah.
And one of his sections was all Bible studies. And so I commented on one and said something about it. And the guy responded and said, I think he told me to lose. He said, good luck losing 100 pounds. And it's because he's saying, you're like just some hater, because I don't think he attached me to the show at all.
Oh, okay.
And so because to me it's hypocritical if you're going around and you're hating on different people, you're making multiple comments, just literally talking shit, and then you're out there like, follow Jesus. Like, stop it. I don't like that at all. So I said something, and he literally sent a message to me and apologized.
All right.
Because in my comment, I said I just wanted to return the favor because you're going around leaving hate comments, guy. I just wanted to return the favor.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm undefeated. Fucking comments, bring them up.
Just
bring them on, bitches.
No, you said you're retiring. You just said you're
I'm
retiring.
going to retire.
So.
Yeah. No, I will. And I don't reply to everybody. You can't do that. You can't be like the one that's just sitting there, just and you have no life. But every once in a while, something catches my eye, and it's very easy to just go like set somebody straight and be like, "Come on, what are you doing? What are you talking about?"
No, when that happens, when I see that, like when people like try to decimate the fun facts,
yeah,
you just look at
yeah,
it,
they
like,
really do.
Like, bro, you look dumb commenting on this, like.
And then it gets to be a battle because then there's people defending it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, the math. No,
the math
doesn't
bro.
matter.
It's called compound. Yeah, it's called compound math, man.
Yeah, people are stupid. They say so many dumb things in the comments. It's actually kind of entertaining. I kind of enjoy it. But, we're not a big podcast. If we were to blow up and the comments become, if you're Joe Rogan, good Lord, there's hundreds of thousands of people just fucking yapping all the time.
By the way, like I was saying, he's done a 180. You've seen the amount of guests that he's had on lately?
Yeah.
Like he's had on Shane Gillis. He's had on Rand Paul, who is a notable Trump hater. He's had Ben Affleck and Matt Damon on. Yeah. Notable Trump haters too.
He had Ben Affleck on?
Yeah, that's the one that just dropped today. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Oh, wow.
Together.
Oh, I've always loved Matt Damon, but I'm not a fan of Ben Affleck.
Oh, really?
He rubbed me wrong one time on the Bill Maher show. I don't know if you ever saw that, where he was just like white knighting like out, bro. And he was just like fucking standing like these, it's just wrong. And it seemed like he didn't know what he was talking about. I'd have to go back, give the guy a chance. He's a hell of an actor. He's a big dude too, by the way.
Who?
Ben Affleck.
Isn't he tall? Yeah, he's tall, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, he's had some people that are definitely against it. Like, you even had like Bradley Cooper on, I think, recently too.
Yeah. Well, do you think that he intentionally had people that were Trump supporters the whole time? I think there was a period during the election, when he got too fucking into it.
Yeah,
and he got too deep. And
well, then he had Trump on, and then that's when that's Joe Rogan has like 20 million subscribers or something ridiculous. He's gonna grab ears, bro.
Oh yeah,
and those people are again.
It was a big influence.
The faithful, right? And so you're like, oh, Joe Rogan said, there's a lot of people that follow him to that degree.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan
100%.
And so yeah. He was a major ally in that.
Yeah. So and now he's having different guests or whatever. But I don't think he intentionally did it. And I think maybe I would like to think maybe he realized you got to be careful. Like, you got a lot of power, dude.
Yeah.
And he's publicly, he's stated like, like, I don't look at it like that. And I don't really think it doesn't matter, but you have to be responsible in some ways. Like, it's not, and people got picky about it. Like, how could you have Trump and not have, stop. And my people reached out and
they did. They denied it on the other side. So
yeah. And that's what I mean is like, it's not really about that. I think it's the fact that sometimes Rogan is a regular dude and like us, right? And so sometimes regular dudes can get fooled, or swept up in the zeitgeist, swept up in whatever the cultural shift or the cultural thing that's happening, or this crazy president and all these people that are supporting this crazy dude. And you don't realize, like, you have such a gigantic platform. He 100% helped him win the election. I mean, it's just real. And I love Joe Rogan. I always have. I'm a big fan. But sometimes there was a period I just stopped listening because I was getting irritated about, like, I felt like he was really influencing politics.
Yeah.
And he had the power to influence whatever. And I don't, and that's the thing is, I'm not one of these people that thinks he's out there maliciously doing it or like
Yeah.
methodically doing it. He's not. He's just drifting along. He's just a cool dude, and he's just having cool people on and talking about shit. But sometimes he's not a perfect guy, and we can't allow this many people to just follow him, like you said, with that level of fidelity of like, he's my everything. He's how I make decisions about who I vote for and etc.
Yeah. Well, what was it?
But shout out Joe Rogan. He inspired this show
yeah.
10 years ago, whenever it was.
Almost 12 years ago. No?
12 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. But no, but today there was a judge who did like an 80-page ruling in Minneapolis. So ICE and other federal agents are not
They're
allowed.
trying to get him out of there.
Well, are not allowed to use the non-lethal force against peaceful protesters. So no more fucking just tear gassing random people. No more
Good,
spraying.
thank God.
No more spraying people. That are peaceful pros.
Good for
And
them.
again, peaceful protesting. Yes, there's some fucking words out there. There's people that say "fuck you," this and that, and yell and shout and scream and everything like that. But that is technically a peaceful protest because they're not raising
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. They're not.
You can say whatever you want.
They're not physically harming anybody. And so, but yeah, they just recently did that. And that judge was a Biden appointee. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. So hopefully that stops
Hopefully.
fucking people stop getting tear gas. Because I guess there was another one that there was like a family, a mom with her kids, like an infant baby, and they were like not in the area like peacefully protesting, but just like in the like the shopping center or wherever some shit was going on. Like I think that gas station or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, psh, and the tear gas went off, and she's like, my kids were struggling to breathe.
Yep.
Like,
So many people they shoot it out like it's a fucking water gun.
yeah.
You're like, dude, you are fucking people up. Like, those people that get those orange faces like that, they're fucked for probably 2 weeks. They're going to be slowly recovering from that. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I remember when my buddy was in the Navy, and they had to go through that. They had to get sprayed with O2 spray, right? And they had to sing,
Makes sense that they would do that.
the Navy whatever song, the song of the Navy, and they had to sing it without like stuttering. And he goes, and they had to try to do it. He goes, and he goes, but he's like our sergeant, and he's like put a hose out there, saying, you can water yourself down if you really need to. And then there was people that like immediately would they got sprayed, he said, and they'd go over there, put the water on. He goes, but it makes it worse. He goes, because the water opens up your pores more.
Yeah.
And that just seeps in.
It's like jalapenos and drinking water. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. It's too much.
And I didn't get indirectly sprayed with O2, but there was that one time, I think that we was talking about this on the podcast on the Bouncer episode, where we were sitting there and there was a huge crowd. There was a big old fight in front of our club. And I was out there like, hey guys, let's move around. Let's get out. Can you guys move up the street, move up the sidewalk, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And in our ears was like, get those fucking people out of the sidewalk. Our manager, Marco. And I was like, Marco, I'm trying to, bro. I'm trying to get all these people out. So you guys go. And all of a sudden here, I got this. And it was Potter. And all of a sudden I just see this orange like right by me. And I turned around and I was like, bro. And he goes, oh. he oh, I didn't see you out there, dude. And I was like, oh shit. And it just, because it comes out as a spray, but if it hits the ground, it'll puff up, and make a cloud.
Yeah, you can breathe that in still.
Dude. And then
sinuses.
it got on the furniture. And I just remember bringing the furniture in at the end of the night, right? Because all the patio furniture needs to come in from the club. And I just remember it was we wear gloves. So I was bringing it in, and I remember going like this under my eye, and I was sitting there because we'd always have a meeting afterwards, right after 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. About 2:30ish, we'd have a meeting to say how the night went and this and that and numbers and everything. And I just remember sitting there, and I remember going like this, swiping under my eye, I was like because it's itchy, and then all of a sudden I was all, oh God. And I looked down on my glove and it was fucking orange. I was like, oh, bro. Dude, it just
That's brutal,
for an hour. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. So imagine.
Because I rubbed it in.
And imagine getting a spray just a puff,
oh, yeah. Just a
like those guns they have.
Like I said, I can only
shoot
imagine.
It in their face and then goes down their throat and then their sinuses and eyes. And
yeah.
It's so rude. It's such an abuse of power. You know what I mean? But in other news, I got to talk. I never talk sports on here. We don't talk a lot of sports.
Bears, bro.
My Chicago Bears finally are doing something. And I know people see in the background, by the way, my Lakers. I am also a Lakers fan.
But we're not talking about them right now.
Well, I'm not as passionate about the Lakers. They have a lot of money and they don't make it happen with, it's all business. But the Bears, on the other hand, not only did we beat the Packers 2 out of 3 games this year. For me, that's
within a month, bro. That was like within a month. You guys played each other
we
3
played.
times.
Then we had a week where we played somebody else, or one of us. I think we had a bye, or somebody had a bye, and then we played again the next week, and then we met again the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So and we won the last 2.
Yep. That's all that matters.
Bro,
That's all that matters, dude.
Oh, it makes me so happy. Like in 1985, I watched the Chicago Bears win the Super Bowl. I was born in 1979. I was like 5, maybe 6 years,
6 years old. Yep.
Yeah, 6 years old, and maybe a little older because it was in January. So I probably turned 7 right after that.
No, you were 6
because the Super Bowl was in January of '86.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I remember the Super Bowl shuffle. I remember Walter Payton's Sweetness and Refrigerator Perry and Jim McMahon.
Yeah.
Dude, it was for me, and it hit me. You know how the colors hit you, like that fucking navy blue and that tangerine orange. You're just like, oh man, that's good stuff. And I stuck with them.
Yeah.
Like a diehard fan. And nobody in my family, I've never stepped foot in Illinois. It's the funniest story when people find out. People saw me today. I was decked out. I had a Chicago Bears sweatshirt and a Chicago Bears hat on.
Yeah.
And people are like, they ask you, oh, you're from Chicago? You're like,
Yeah.
Never been. but I give no fucks because I have followed these guys for my entire life.
Yeah.
Since in 40 years, I've been watching the Bears, literally. And they've sucked most of the time since 1985. They were incredible then, and then they had a couple of runs. There was one in 2008, and in 2012 they were pretty decent, but nothing like this. And on top of it, the Packers have handed us our fucking ass on a platter consistently for decades. Like, it's just the worst. It sucks so bad when there's a rivalry and one side just dominates for a very long period of time. So to get those wins in the way that Caleb did, in the comeback fashion, the fucking cardiac Bears, let's go, bro. I'm excited about this weekend. I feel like St. Louis is really good. I don't know why I call them St. Louis, LA. Sorry, I'll never be able to shake it. My grandpa was always a big Rams fan because they were Rams, and then they were
Couch
St.
guy's
Louis,
a Rams fan too.
Rams. Oh, I know, he's coming over this weekend to watch. I told you you're invited as well. It's going to be interesting. But the best part about it is it's Chicago weather, dude. It's going to be cold. I sent a text in our family chain and of a screenshot of my weather app in Chicago, and I just circled Sunday, and it says 9 degrees. And I was like, let's go.
It's going to be cold as shit.
It's going to be cold as shit. Good luck, you LA Rams, coming from the warmth. See their practice facilities, sun shining, Bob Marley in the background.
They're all sun tanning on the breaks and everything.
No, in all seriousness, as a Chicago Bears fan, I went to a little thing with my coworkers after work today, and a fellow Chicago Bear fan, 2 of them, in fact, and yes, both of them are from Chicago.
They were like, "Oh, yeah, Chicago." No.
Well, one of them knows, and the other one never asked. So it probably just assumed I was from Chicago, and I wasn't trying to fake it or anything. I'm just it's awkward, so I'm not going to be the one to bring it up.
Yeah,
if it comes up, people definitely asked a lot today with my gear on. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm already happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy as could be, dude. For a team that just never does shit for so long, to be Green Bay's bitch for so long, to get the win. This is a magnificent season with a young team and a brand new coach to the Bears. We have a good future ahead of us, and no matter what happens this season, I'm gonna feel happy because here's the bottom line: I'm proud to be a Bear fan. I'm proud of the team. I'm proud of what they're doing, and it makes me feel hopeful for the future. I'm totally reignited about football, and now I watch everything. I'm following all the football shit now.
Yeah,
because I was out of it. Yeah, I just got so frustrated because I'm not a fantasy guy that much.
Yeah,
I just have my team. I like to root for them, and when they're just always terrible, it's just hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at me. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And for 30 years, they have not made it past the first round of the playoffs. Since 30 years ago was their last Super Bowl win. And they have not made it past the first round.
Kind of like Pittsburgh.
In that, dude. Like, it's wild.
Yeah.
And you're just like, God damn, like, you know, and, you know, finally Jerry Jones admits that he's a terrible fucking manager, right? But he thinks that, well, we can do better and it's whatever. But yeah, no, it's crazy. So what do you have? I mean, obviously you're predicting that the Bears will win.
Yeah. I think the Bears will beat the Rams.
What's the score?
Bears versus Rams.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's 27. No. It's got to be a higher score than that. It's probably going to be like 34-27.
Oof. Okay.
That's on
So it's
record.
like what, 34-27. So that's
I had to really think about it for a second.
61 points.
Because I know, I'm just thinking with them, though, I know our our defense is going to give up some points. You can't. It's Stafford. I mean, what are we going to do?
It's Matthew Stafford, bro.
Yeah,
the dude threw for
He does. It is freezing
5
cold.
touchdowns.
He does have a hand injury that he's completely pretending isn't real.
He's also played in Detroit for a long time, $2, so he knows.
Yeah.
But it was that's in a stadium too. He played in
Yeah, that's true.
in a stadium, like in a dome.
But he walked from the facility to his car a few times, so he's good. No, I don't know. And like I said, I'm happy either way, and I'm going to make it fun. I'm not one of those guys that's going to, my dad was always like that.
Throw your punch the TV.
Yeah. My grandfather, I told you, used to have those. They used to make these fake bricks. It was like a gimmick.
That's what for basketball. That's a brick.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying the Bears are going to win. I'm going to tell you what the spread is right now.
Okay.
The Rams are going to win by 4.5. Is what they're saying.
Yeah.
The total is 48.5 points.
Oof.
So
and how many was my total?
61.
I just feel like it'll be a lot of touchdowns.
You just feel like it's just going to be a high flyer. Just
I feel
touchdown.
Yes, and I think it's going to be close. I think it'll come down to the wire, and I think the Bears will do it again. That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't know though.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
So what about the other games that are going to happen then too? Then
so the Broncos are playing.
So tomorrow.
Okay.
You have Bills and Broncos.
Bills and Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos are going to win that all day.
Okay. And then Niners and Seahawks.
That's a tough one, but San Francisco's pretty banged up right now.
Sam Darnold, I don't think he's going to play.
Yeah, they're banged up, dude. I think Seattle's going to
Seattle, that's what I'm saying. Sam Darnold is the Seattle quarterback. He's not going to play.
It doesn't. I still think Seattle's going to take it. What do you think?
But they think he might play. They think that Darnold might play still.
Yeah, I think Seattle's going to win that game.
Okay, and then Texans Patriots.
Texans and that defense, dude. They are remarkable.
Good, but fucking Patriots are.
Yeah, it's got to be the Patriots.
Offense.
It's got to be the Patriots on that one.
All right, so you're saying
I would love a Chicago Bears New England Patriots rematch in the Super Bowl. By the way, come on.
So all right, so you're going Broncos, Niners. What did you say?
No, I said Seahawks.
Broncos, Seahawks. And then you're saying Patriots, Bears. Yeah. And so out of that, Bears versus Seahawks. Who's winning that?
Yeah, which I'm terrified about. And it would be in Seattle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But you got to go home, right? You got to go with the home squad, right? Are you going to say Bears? Or are you going to say...
Oh, we're going to do a whole bracket?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Are we talking with our heart or our brain? Actually, you know what? I think the Bears are going to beat them.
Okay. So Bears are going to the Super Bowl this year, as you're saying?
I think so, yeah.
This is Bears' year.
Yeah.
Okay. So. And then Broncos versus the Patriots. They already beat them once.
I don't want to jinx Denver with heartbreak. Yeah, I think I think the Broncos will be in the Super Bowl. Oh my God.
Ooh, Broncos Bears Super Bowl.
Bears Super Bowl, orange and blue.
All right, so
that's probably the last thing I want.
Yeah,
I live here in Denver.
Yeah, and then that's all you'd hear if the Broncos beat them.
Oh,
that's all you would hear. Yeah, remember when we beat you?
I know they don't have nothing against Bear fans right now. It's the best.
Yeah,
like we got a guy at work who's a KC fan. Oh mine, every day
every day is like, yeah, good job, guy. Loser. Deal with the devil ended this year, didn't it? He collected your souls last year, didn't he?
Yeah. When was the last Broncos Super Bowl? What year was that?
I don't remember. But here's what I think.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hear yours.
Okay. So it's the Broncos Bills. It's a very tight game. This is actually the tightest game of all 4 games that are happening this weekend. It's only a 1.5 point spread. And it's Denver is the predicted winner. 1.5 points. Though.
So when you make your decisions, do you look at that stuff? Because I'm just winging it.
No, I mean, just I know by watching and doing the fantasy football and everything like that. To me, like I was saying before, the defense is crazy, dude. It's crazy. The Broncos defense is really good. And so I think it's going to be the Broncos that win that one. Okay. The Niners Seahawks. I like the Niners. Again, I'm a Cowboys fan, but back in the day, dude, when you had the Cowboys versus the Niners, that was a good rivalry to go back and forth with, right? Then they also had a great team, right? Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Taylor, like all those people, Roger Craig, everything. Great team, but I think that one too. I think Seattle wins that one.
Okay.
And the Texas Patriots, I think it's hands down. I think it's the Patriots. They're just right now on fucking fire. The second hottest team, out there next to the Broncos, obviously. But then the Rams and the Bears. I'm sorry, Dollar.
You're going with the Rams, huh?
I have to go with the Rams. Matthew Stafford, dude.
Oof, that's not going to age well.
Matthew Stafford is stupid, dude.
I know.
That guy is ridiculous, bro.
I know.
Like when he is down and out, he'll throw for 5 fucking touchdowns and 450 yards, Dollar. Like he will do that. That he is that man.
Yeah, that's why I think if the Bears are going to win, we have to
stop them.
We have to be able to get stops. But take a look what they did in Green Bay. I mean, clearly it's not the same high-powered offense. I get it.
Matthew Stafford.
On the other side too is the comparison of like I know he's not like the beautiful AR-15 or whatever that guy is, but Caleb Williams is something, dude. And when it comes down to like getting the job done, people can say fluke all they want, but when you've done it 7 fucking times,
I know
it's not fluky.
No, it's not fluky, and I'm not discounting.
But like you said,
done.
The defense has got to keep it under control because he's not putting up those yards. Yeah. He's not putting up those numbers of touchdowns. At least he hasn't in the past. Maybe he'll surprise us, but you can't bank on that.
Who? Matthew Stafford?
No.
Oh,
Caleb Williams.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Matthew
no, you can't bank on it.
Matthew Stafford is a consistent 3 to 4 fucking touchdown guy, correct. 400 yards a game,
correct.
Dude.
And you know what? The thing that does suck about it, because like I said, I'm happy either way with the Bears, but like, Couch Guy's gonna be here.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
And then we got 49ers fans coming from California that are coming to hang out with us through the weekend too. So it'll all be interesting.
And then,
by the way, the last time the Rams and the Bears faced in the playoffs, do you know when it was?
When? Super Bowl?
1985.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And so to take it a step further, for me, it's going to be the Broncos versus the Patriots. I think the Broncos are going to win that. They beat them before. I think the Broncos win that one. And then when the Rams play the Seahawks, as awesome as Matthew Stafford is, I think it's still going to be the Seahawks. So I think it's going to be a Broncos-Seahawks rematch of the Super Bowl. And I think the Broncos win the Super Bowl this year.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
And I know if they do, this will not age well. But the only thing I might change in there is I feel like New England has a chance in that game to take them.
But it's here.
It is.
It's a different noise. It's the elevation, right? The weather's not going to make a difference because it's just as fucking cold.
I'll tell you
in
this.
New England.
I've always said this. Now that the Bears are good, I'm thinking a little different. But I've always been like,
Yeah.
Because the Broncos are pretty consistently good, a good franchise. And so I always am like, I'm happy if they win the Super Bowl. It's not a bad thing
No.
getting up and dealing with people driving in traffic a little nicer. Not that I go to traffic, but
Yeah.
yeah, you just feel it. People got pep in their step. Everybody's happy. So I was trying to see some rankings on defense.
Okay.
Just to see, but I was looking at mostly at the Broncos. They're considered like a top 5 defense. Second overall in the NFL for. Oh, right. So as of right now, I guess they are considered number 2 overall defense. Whew. Yeah, they are pretty good. Who's got the best defense? Seattle?
Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
Well,
Here, let's just.
I thought you were looking at the. I thought you were looking at the list.
Okay, let's go. Straight top 10. Da-da. Okay. Number 1 is Houston Texans. Number 2 is Seattle Seahawks. 3 is Denver Broncos. Then the Jaguars. Then the Chargers. And the Browns. The Patriots. The fucking Bears aren't on the list. Yeah. Bears. Well, they do that bend and don't break, but it's just crazy how the things that the Bears, there seems to be this element of magic, dude. Because you're like, it doesn't add up. Caleb Williams is throwing 50% completion.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild, but they get the job done. Or like you said, like the defense isn't great, and then they can't fucking stop the Packers. The Packers are just running them over, and then all of a sudden, stop. Offense is like touchdown. And you're just like, we're done. We won.
Yeah.
It's over. And you're like, what? You can't. There's this something that's like unknown factor, it feels like, with the Bears. Like there's just something in the air. Because you say Broncos, but I think this year it's going to be Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears and he activated the Siri. Chicago Bears and the Patriots is what you said, right?
That'd be so cool. Yeah, that's what I think. But I also think it could be Broncos, Bears, Broncos. Either one of those two.
Yeah, the Bears Broncos one you wouldn't be able to live down. Here's the thing with
Denver. To me, Denver, if they just there's something that happens with Denver over the years where all of a sudden their fire just dims and you don't know why. Like they'll be crushing everyone and then they'll just have this terrible game, and you're like, "What happened, guys? Like what? Nobody's injured. Like everyone's here. You just didn't show up, and I don't know why that is." And so if they show up though, I don't want to face them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But will they?
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Little fun fact that I looked up recently is, have you ever learned about how birds breathe?
How they breathe?
How birds breathe.
Okay.
They don't breathe like us.
Well, yeah.
Because we breathe in, which I can't breathe right now.
Yeah.
That sounded awful. And then I breathe out. Right?
Okay.
And but birds literally take in 2 breaths.
Okay.
So they take in a breath and they have throughout their body these little air sacs, including in their bones. And so
their bones are hollow.
So they kind of have 2 cycles. So it takes them 2 in breaths before it goes out.
Okay.
So it goes in and they have like the front part of their body and the back part of their body, and they have all these like little chambers and sacs. And so they breathe it in and they get oxygen from it the first time. And then as they breathe in the second time, they push it back and it fills in all those little gaps and literally acts sort of like a blimp, I guess. Like it fills them up with air and just makes them light. And it's something that's developed. It's over evolution over many years.
That's wild.
Pretty wild.
That is wild, dude.
Yeah. Imagine having pockets in your bones where your air goes when you breathe it in. Dude. And all over, little just sacks of air all inside.
Just getting all swolled up, breathing in.
The women love it. The bigger your sacks.
The bigger your sacks. My air sacs are bigger than yours, bro.
Yeah. I just thought that was crazy. I was like, birds are a different thing. And they're the descendants of dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
They're the only living.
The other thing that weirds me out is again, birds, their excrement, right?
Yeah.
Is all one hole. Their reproductive,
their
shit hole is all one hole. It's fucking gross, bro. It's all one hole, dude.
Oh my God.
And that's how they mate, is they rub holes together, right?
Is that literally true?
Yeah, they rub holes together and the fucking...
That's how birds mate?
Yeah, and then the semen goes inside the female hole and...
That doesn't seem effective. Right?
I mean, it's fucking birds everywhere, dollar.
Yeah, it's true. They're all around. That's kind of crazy, though.
Yeah. I call it holing. Holing.
Oh, that's funny. What else is going on in the world? I feel like there's other stuff, too, we haven't talked about. Let's see. The Trump stuff, because we had guests, which our guests didn't come through tonight, but hopefully we'll...
Yeah, I mean, but
them.
still, like, you know, Terrell was here last week, and his thing is still going on this upcoming week, the 23rd, everybody. So, again, if you're interested in going to his premiere for Bipolar 4, it is on the 23rd, his little premiere party that he's having. And if you DM him directly, you can get tickets through Terrell.
Look at you. Good
But then
man.
also, our guest that was supposed to be today is Kidgee. His name's Leonard Garcia, and he's also a rapper and artist. And he was also promoting Higher Power, which is like another movie that's coming out from the same people that made like Blood In, Blood Out, and all that stuff. So,
oh yeah, I remember us talking about that.
yeah. If you Google Kidgee, you can message him too for the same thing, for tickets to that premiere, which is on the 22nd. So it's the day before.
That's good, doing him a solid. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so we've been having people coming through. But how's life for you lately? How's
Good,
work
man. going? Next week, I'm taking all next week off, bro.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, because Patty's going to be out here.
Oh, that's next week.
Yeah,
We have that
so,
podcast.
Yeah, so Michael Patti is going to be out here. OGMP. Is that what we call it? That's what he refers to himself. He's the OGMP. Even though I was born first. That's what I told him. I was like, bro, I was born first. I'm the OGMP. But no, so yeah, he'll be out here next week. And so I'm going to be hanging out with them.
That's going to be a fun podcast.
So yeah, because he's going to bring Cameron on, who's an artist who's done the posters that you have up here.
Yeah.
But what else?
He's in the background behind Mike there.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to be hanging out with him. He's going to, go with other management for different bands too. We're going to go check out some poster vendors. Go check out
that's what you were saying.
Some merchandising vendors out here too.
Yeah.
So I just kind of run around and kind of see how the world of managing,
part of the industry.
Yeah, world of managing an artist, and
it's goofy stuff.
yeah, it's wild.
You know what I mean? It really is. People don't know.
So, but I did tell him. So there's this place called the Basketball Social House. Like I was telling you before, it's like
I forgot.
It's like the top golf. Yeah, it's the top golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the top golf of basketball, essentially.
Yeah.
But in one of the posters, like I said in the past, he put in a coupon that says free basketball lessons. And so I told him, I was like, while you're out here, bro, just so you know, I did book us the Basketball Social House, so we can get that work in. And, we were on the phone talking. He goes, I just want to reiterate to you that coupon has no expiration date, so you don't have to use it right away.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, basketball's so fun. I ordered Evolution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the
best
Wilson.
basketball.
Oh,
Do not take that outside,
God.
dollar.
Dude, no. I got it on purpose. So
Yes.
here's what happened. We had a couple of basketballs, but too many people were getting loosey-goosey with the basketballs, and they were supposed to stay under the bench upstairs.
Yeah.
And some ended up outstairs. A couple got ruined just sitting outside and getting soaked in rain and snow and stuff. So I got myself all set up. So I have the Evo at work.
Yeah.
And that's for days when I can have access to a court.
Yep.
And then I have my other ball with me in case that doesn't happen. There's plenty of outdoor courts. I'll just go shoot outside unless it's too cold. So I got those, and then I've got one at home, just as an outdoor one, because I don't go into any courts really on my own. I just play at school.
Yeah.
So, but dude, I don't know if it was in my head. It had to have been like a placebo effect.
Mm-hmm.
I was on fucking fire with that ball. I've only played with it once so far. Dude, I was just dropping every shot. I was doing reverse layups with the fake, going to my left. I was like, what is happening? I felt like that ball couldn't miss. I was like a little kid, I was like looking at the ball like, it's the ball.
Yeah.
I only play with this ball from now on.
What is the outdoor ball that you have?
I have all Wilsons. They're all Wilsons.
Are they?
I don't know
Okay.
exactly what they are.
Okay.
And the 29. I always get the 29.5 because there's the 27.5 and the 29.5 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always make sure to get those.
Okay.
And I'm working on palming. I haven't looked up anything. There's probably some structured methods, but literally just continually trying to do it because I can definitely palm the smaller ones. And then even the bigger ones, I can do it if it's the right ball, but
Yeah.
it's only here and there that I can do it. But after I've seen videos of like small women with small hands completely palm a basketball, I realized it's not about your hand size.
It's grip strength.
I guess it's grip strength. It's a specific kind of grip strength where your fingers are all the way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, but I'm getting better for sure.
There you go.
I'm just been holding on
Get
to
you
it.
$1.
I love
Oh,
basketball
okay.
so
Yeah.
much.
No, the Evo is the best indoor ball
Yeah. Oh,
ever, dude.
it's so sweet.
It's just so sticky and just so
Yes.
that grip on it. There's a basketball out there that's the dimes. They're called dimes,
Okay.
and they're the duos. Those are to me, those are the best
Dimes.
outdoor balls,
Oh.
and they're roughly about the same price as the Evo, like $65, right? Because that's probably what you paid for your Evo. It's like $65.
The duo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the duo, bro.
Okay. Oh, they also make one called the One. That's probably their indoor. Oh, that is their indoor. Oh, it's actually cheaper. Well, unless I'm not looking at the right one because they have a couple here. It's like $62.99.
Yeah, so like I said, it's about the same price as an Evo.
Man,
Yeah, no, yeah, basketball's again. That was my sport. That was my jam
me too.
all the way throughout. Growing up, and it's funny because I really didn't get into it until like 5th grade. And that's when my stepdad, showed up and was like, "You should play basketball."
Yeah, they always say that to tall kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just, I think anytime something is attached to your youth, it's just magical. There's something about it. I go out on those courts, and I remember I one time I got stuck playing on outdoor courts, and there were like students out there, and they were shooting around and stuff, and like one of the girls that was they had like 2 girls like watching them, and they were playing, and they came over and they're like, "You should go play with them, Mr. Dollar, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Nah, I'm okay. I'm just shooting around and stuff." And I could overhear them talking, and they were just like, "Oh, it's so sad. He's just over there playing by himself." And dude, I'm over there in fucking Kobe land.
Yeah.
Just like I'm all focused with my music on and just shooting and shooting. I've been working for a little while now, Pierce.
Yeah.
When did I get back on it? It was it before COVID? No. It was after COVID.
It was after COVID. Yeah. That's when you started
it's
really.
2025 now. I guess what's crazy
Because you have that gold dunk still, Dollar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to fix this fucking knee that I banged up even worse this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm working on stuff. I work on everything too. I
Yeah.
can't help it because I love it. I just love like basketball, the way the movements, but I need to play with people, Pierce, because I love passing.
You like pass? Oh.
Yeah, and I'm probably terrible at it because who am I passing to right now?
Yeah.
Who am I passing to? I do the wall back and forth.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've always loved, because Magic was my guy, dude.
Yeah.
The behind the back pass, the no look, staring somebody in the eye and fucking shuttling it off.
Yeah. And I think that's most bigger guys. We like that. We had that aspiration of being like the all-seeing eye, right?
Yeah.
Like I can see everything. That's Jokic right now,
Yeah.
right? He's the all-seeing eye of basketball, bro. That guy just
Yeah.
sees things that nobody else.
Oof, man.
And
the Nuggets, dude.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
Even with fucking injuries,
Yeah.
the bench is great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so weird about my Laker thing in the background. It's so nice. And again, for me, Lakers was growing up. So it does something.
California boy, yeah.
I just, they're just a big, rich team that can't get it done. that just buys everything,
Yeah.
steals stuff. Fucking poor Dallas, dude. I still feel bad for them, for Luka. But it's like
Well, yeah, because now Anthony Davis just got hurt. And he's out
he
again.
was hurt as soon as they got him. Remember?
Yeah, he was, dude.
And he finally
Yes.
came back, and they're like, "He's back." Oh, he's hurt again.
Oh, he tore something in his hand.
yeah, they
Oh,
got.
fuck. That's what I call him. Like I commented on that on Instagram. I called him Mr. Glass.
Yeah.
I had the GIF of it. They call me Mr. Glass.
What are you gonna do? It's just, but that's why it's hard to get behind. Like the Bears is something different.
Yeah.
I feel good about that. I like going for the Nuggets. I feel like the Nuggets are like a really, they're different. That's not the same thing. They're
Yeah.
not just out there buying
Dude,
shit.
the
Like,
Nuggets and the Avalanche. The Avalanche are stupid
my
right now.
God, everything in Colorado right
Yeah.
now, it's on fire, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and recently the tickets for the Inter Miami versus Colorado Rapids went on sale. They changed venues. So it was supposed to be at Dick's Sporting Goods Stadium, but they were like, fucking Messi's coming to Colorado, bro. We can't have that at Dick's Sporting Goods where it's like 19,000 people. We're going to take it to fucking Mile High.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
that they did. They switched venues. And I got pissed because like, oh, hell no. I was like, my tickets better be where my tickets are normally.
Yeah.
Because I'm 3 rows from
Yeah.
the field.
Yep.
And so true to nature, because season ticket members, I am 3 rows from the field,
I've been
which
there.
is
Yeah.
dope, dude.
Wait, how far were we when I went with you? It was close to.
What, at
Oh
Dick's?
no, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mile High, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so we're 3 rows from Mile High.
Oh.
And so I got my regular tickets there, but then the other thing is too is that they gave us early access to purchase additional tickets, right? 8 additional tickets. And so I was like, I'm gonna make me some money. I was like, I'm gonna buy me my fucking 8 tickets
Yeah.
and sell these bitches off.
Yeah.
And so, but one other guy from my gym, he wanted me to buy him some tickets too. And so I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll buy tickets. Dude. I was like, just tell me what your price is, and I'll go through and I'll buy them. I'll snatch up some tickets at whatever your price point is.
Yeah.
So he told me, he was like, oh, yeah, 150. 150 is my max. And I was like, all right, cool. And so that day came dollar, and this was on Tuesday. Tickets on sale.
Yeah.
I snatched up all 8 tickets. I got 8 tickets. I bought a whole row in section like 116, which is like in the north stands. But it's like row fucking 6, row 6, section 116. It's the whole row. I bought the whole row dollar.
Ooh.
And so I was like, someone's gonna want that whole row.
Yeah.
I was like, for their family or something like that. And then there was like 2
It's like
tickets.
Monopoly. You have all the.
Yeah,
You
all
have
the
all-
pieces. Pay me rent like crazy. And then I bought 2 tickets that were like behind me because I'm pretty close,
Yeah.
and so I know the resale value on those bitches are gonna be
Crazy.
crazy high.
Hell yeah.
It'll make me some dollars.
Hell yeah. Out there getting it. I love that. A lot of people do stuff like that. Man, there's also people too who go to events in hopes of scalpers.
Oh yeah, that was fucking me in Ontario when we went to the NBA All-Star game. I think that was Kobe's last All-Star game that we went to. But I went out there
Wow,
on the
that's
premise.
so cool.
I went out there on the premise, dollar, that Ontario already had tickets for us.
He thought he handled that when he
yeah.
invited you to
I
the
thought
game.
he had that, yeah, because he was like, "Let's go to the All-Star game." I was like, "Cool, man." He goes, I snatched up the hotel rooms, and then he's gonna snatch up the tickets.
Yeah.
And I was like, fair trade. That's cool, man. And I was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
that seems like they'd be equally in that price range. And so I was like, all right. I was like, where are our tickets at? He goes, oh, we got to get my tickets from my man down at the stadium. And I was like, what do you mean from your man down at the stadium?
You're like, damn it, dude.
He was
I
like,
paid for
he
a
goes,
hotel.
because I've seen pictures before. He like had pictures like 3 rows from the court. And he goes, it's from the same guy. I get them from the same guy.
Okay.
And so he called up the dude, and he was like, "Oh man, I have these, and these, and they're this price, this price, and this price." I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" I was like, "Those are further up," and he wants like $500 for these tickets. I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" I was like, "Nah, man." And so like we're checking out like all these different tickets, and like if you go on StubHub, usually like the tickets come down in price as the game progresses on. Or gets closer to starting, right?
Right.
Because they just want to sell these tickets. And so I was on there just watching, and finally, like, some tickets in the section 300, which is the club level, popped down like low enough for me to justify that was a good amount.
Yeah.
And I was like, you owe me for the tickets, bro. So I bought them right then and there, and we got in and caught. That's when Fergie fucked up the national anthem too.
Sure, tried to get all jazzy.
yeah, you remember that?
Yeah. Come on, what do you
We got there just in time to watch that in person.
You saw that in person?
Yeah.
Incredible. That's historic right there. And I love her. She's good. She's always been very talented.
She
but
fucked that up, though. Yeah.
She fucked that up. It happens. And that was, as I've always told you, because I've been singing for a long time now. That's my worst fear, singing the national anthem. I could not handle that pressure, dude. Missing a note or doing it wrong. Some kind of royal fuck up. Not to mention, but even the really talented people have the problem of everyone hates it when you overdo it.
Oh, yeah.
When you overdo it, you change the melody and you're getting crazy, and it's like, stop. There's one opportunity in that song for you to really belt that note, and you hit that note real good, and everybody's going to love it.
Yeah.
But you sing the song the way it's written. People get too crazy.
Yeah.
Get loose with it. People don't like that. It doesn't matter how good your voice is. Right? No, I would never want to be in that spot. But that was hilarious when she fucking did that. I love the panning around of the players.
Yeah.
People's faces like, what?
I think it was like Curry and like Draymond Green. They were like, what the? Yeah, I remember that.
What is happening? Yeah.
They even panned in them in the stadium, dude.
They even what?
They were even like zooming in on them in the stadium too. So
they
everyone
were.
saw their faces. You're like, damn, really?
Everybody had to be making the same face. Like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
What is you doing?
You know who really changed it a lot though, and totally fucking got away with it?
What's that?
Chris Stapleton. Yeah, it was a football game.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You should check it out. He killed it, bro. He did it like a country song. Like, I mean, kind of. I don't know. It was just uniquely his way of doing it.
Yeah.
It was one of the best national anthems I've ever heard.
Huh.
And he broke all the rules. He changed it like crazy. He did a lot of different stuff in that one. I mean, the core melody was still there, but go check it out if you haven't heard it. Chris Stapleton's
I'll check it out.
Super Bowl, not Super Bowl. Was it Super Bowl? I don't remember when he did it. I know it was at a football stadium. That's all I remember about it. But it was really fucking on point.
Okay.
It was on point. He always is. Do you like Chris Stapleton at all, or not so much?
He's all right.
He's aight. That's funny. He has such an incredible voice to me. Like such a good singer.
Yeah. But again, he gets to that poppy stuff too sometimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, he does follow the old. Again, I like old country.
Yeah. He does, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does some of that old country style.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He's got the voice for it too.
Yeah.
Got a voice with his long ass stringy hair and beard. I wonder how big he is. Is he a big dude?
I don't know. Let's see.
Chris Stapleton. I never thought about that before.
I don't know how tall, yeah.
He's all 6'11".
I do remember on one of the fucking celebrity mean tweets, because they used to do that back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that one of the celebrity mean tweets is like, it's safe to assume that Chris Stapleton has a major pubic problem. Because he's so fucking and he was because
it's only a natural conclusion
because the celebrities read their own mean tweets and he was cracking up on that.
I love when they read the mean tweets. It's so funny to see how they react to different things.
Let's see how tall he is.
He seems like I feel like he's one of those dudes when you see him on TV you're like this guy could be like 6'4".
He's 6 foot.
He's 6 foot. Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say he could be 6'4" or he could be like 5'8". Like I really don't know. It could be any of the.
Yeah,
dude, I was doing an example for my kids, and I got names twisted in my head like an old fucking man. And I actually had students who caught it and corrected me. I love it. It was so cool.
What was it?
I was thinking in my head. I was picturing Spud McKenzie.
Yeah,
and I was saying Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
And so I kept saying Dominique Wilkins, and like finally one of the boys in the back was like, "Mister, did you mean Spud Webb?" And I was like, "Nah, yeah, that's exactly what I mean." And I was like, "Look at you, bro!
Look how old are you, kid? Like
8th graders know this?
Yeah,
stuff?
right. Spud Webb.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good job. Good on that kid.
Yeah, there was a couple of
His
them.
dad
They
must
knew.
be at home like reminiscing, like we do. Like,
Yeah.
the old days when basketball we had people dunking like
David
Spud Webb.
Robinson was.
Yeah, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler.
The best ever was Kareem. Yeah, there's an argument for him, right? He's never in the GOAT conversation.
Well, I mean, again, it's generational,
Yeah.
from everything, So obviously they say LeBron's generational to this time right now as the GOAT, whereas Kobe was the real GOAT for the generation.
Yep.
And obviously before that, Jordan.
Sure.
And then before that, they say Kareem or Bill Russell, right?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
another
yeah.
one too, because Bill Russell had like all the rings. I think it was like 12. I think he has
Yeah.
12 rings.
Yeah.
Something stupid. He has like 2 extras on 2 fingers or something
Yeah.
when he was with the Celtics.
Yeah. Kareem was badass, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was his real name?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
Good. Look at you. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, he went to the Milwaukee Bucks. Played at UCLA before that in college.
Dude, that fucking sky hook.
Yeah.
The short ass shorts, tucked in shirt, and goggles.
Goggles, yeah.
But that sky hook was something else.
Yeah.
It really was sky high.
Had 2 people wearing goggles back then, Kurt Rambis and
Oh
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know who I hated back then was Bill Lambier.
Bill Lambier.
The-
Oh,
the
yeah.
Detroit
Bad
Pistons.
Boys. Yeah, the
He
Bad
was-
Boys, dude.
Yeah.
That's when there's Bill.
He was like Jake. He reminds me of Jake Cutler.
He was, he was Lambier, Dumars, Isaiah, Dennis Rodman,
And Isaiah
John
Thomas.
Sally.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
memory. And Isaiah Thomas and Magic were really good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember it was a thing at the time. Now, maybe the internet can tell us, but I can look it up.
Yeah.
But I think there was a thing where like they kissed before a game.
What?
Yeah, people. I feel like people reacted crazy because it was a long time ago. But they were. It was like a friendly kiss, like they were just friends or something. But I thought that's what. See if there's any. You look
Like on the
see?
cheeks, yeah.
It was just like
on
a
the
kiss
cheeks, yeah.
one of
Like
those.
yeah.
But people freaked
English
out
style.
about it back then.
Yeah.
back then, so gay,
Oh,
bro.
you got
They're
the
being gay.
you got the HIV now.
Dude, I cried when Magic Johnson announced that shit.
Yeah, when he was
That he was HIV positive. I was a little kid. I didn't really understand, but I was like, he's gonna die. Like, this is so horrible.
full, still alive and thriving.
Dude, he's the healthiest person on earth. How the fuck did Magic
One of the
Johnson-
wealthiest and healthiest. Come on, bro.
It was
Those
like it was.
coincide.
It was almost like just a big deep fake. You like everyone just faked everyone out.
Well,
that
didn't they
you
say
had
there's
it.
like traces, like barely any traces of HIV left or something like that?
Yeah, you beat that shit with all that money. That's how that stuff works, I guess. Or maybe he just got lucky. I wonder what happened. He doesn't really talk about it.
No.
But I remember as a kid, people were talking about, he had prostitutes or something like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I remember as a,
1991.
that was what devastated me as a kid. I was like, he's my hero, dude. He's out getting prostitutes. Like, now you got this disease, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Well, shit, yeah. I mean, and then Karl Malone, remember he made a big old deal about it?
Yes.
Karl Malone ain't playing against Magic Johnson.
Yeah. People were so scared of AIDS and HIV and not knowing the difference, and it's pretty wild. That shit's not even really much of a problem here anymore. You get it, and it's just like it might as well be fucking like herpes or something. It's just everybody's got it, and fucking nobody cares. Like you just take medicine, you just live a normal life. Everything's fucking fine.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? People were dying of that shit.
Yeah.
What's his name die from that? The Queen singer. What's his?
Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
I think no
did
dies
he
of
die?
it. They die of complications. Of
Well,
other
right,
things,
because
it's
your
an
immune system
yeah,
is
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he died of pneumonia or something, I thought.
He was such a talent. He didn't want to get his teeth fixed.
Yeah.
Because he said it would change. He was afraid it would change the way.
That
his
it
voice
sounded. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. He was an incredible musician.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Speaking of incredible music, I wonder who wrote this outro song. Another one in the bag, Pierce. We're doing a doubleheader this weekend.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be in Washington.
I am legit going to see you in 12 hours.
Yeah, right back here.
I just
Same bed.
mind if I
time.
just hang out?
Yeah.
Spend the
You know
night?
what? You could sleep. We got the couch upstairs.
There you go.
We got a pull-out couch as
Yeah.
well in the front area. Wherever you like, sir.
Well, we have some more guests coming up in the future again, so tune in. We do have, we're going to have like a murder mystery-ish true crime podcast
Excited
coming
about
up.
that one, yes.
You know, we have Gob Sandoval coming back on. So just be on the lookout. Cameron, Schuyler for the artist that does Slightly Stupid, all that kind of different
It's
poster
gonna be a
art.
good one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one. A little behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yes, sir. So, but with that dollar,
Yes, sir.
I think it is a wrap.